Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Liverpool have defeated Bournemouth at 2-0, and they have extended their lead at the top of the table to 9 points. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I mean, what a game of football this was. You expected a really good game of football, and you got a really good game of football. And before I start, I am going to say, like, I expected Liverpool to drop this point, but how the game went, it is really now. What's the word I want to use here? It just, that the feeling that you somehow feel, you can just sense it, that the luck of the champions, that there's a term of that, when you just see everything going their way. And it is starting to happen to Liverpool. Like, because if you watch this game, the Liverpool fans are going to come out and say that they were the better side and whatnot and everything. I really don't think they were the better. I think both of them were equally good in that game. I think Bournemouth played really good. It's a really good game of football. And I'm not taking anything away from Liverpool or anything, right? They were really good. As I said, I expected a good game. It was a really good game of football. Both teams really went at it. It was a tough game for Liverpool. But they had to, dig deep and to get the result out of it. And I, as I said before, I just see the champions luck starting to kick in, because I mean, Bournemouth, Bournemouth could have been the first team to go ahead and take the lead. And if Bournemouth would have taken the lead, I think the game could have changed. The game could have gone differently. But they hit the crossbar early on, in the first half, and it starts there. They hit the crossbar early on, and the game remains 0-0, and then Liverpool go ahead and get a penalty. Again, there's going to be debate, but it was a penalty. You cannot do that in the box. And Mohamed Salah, I mean, oh my God, this guy is like, I keep on saying that, every team sometimes they have a cheat code, and Liverpool this season have a cheat code in Mohamed Salah. I mean, there was no chance that any goalkeeper was going to save that penalty. It was such a perfect penalty. What the placement, the power, the precision, everything was perfect in that penalty. Right at the bottom corner, nobody's saving that. 1-0 to Liverpool. And I would say the way Liverpool have matured over the last couple of seasons, people keep on saying that they really have a good squad and whatnot, that they have not really bought. You really don't need to buy that much if your squad is growing. And I kept on saying that with Arsenal as well, that people keep on saying that Arteta has spent a lot of money, but he has brought in a lot of players, and that's why the squad has built up. And Klopp did that for the last couple of years when Arsenal and City were going at it. He was starting to build up a squad, and now he has, and now you are seeing the results this year. And the way that they've matured, and when Bournemouth had their possession, Liverpool just let them have it. There was no panic. Even when Bournemouth was starting to create problems and whatnot, Liverpool did not panic. And I would say the same thing can be said for Bournemouth as well. They really did not panic as well. I think much more congratulations to Bournemouth in that regard, because we expect that sort of thing from Liverpool. But from Bournemouth, I think a big respect to Iraola, what he has done at that club. And Bournemouth just again, I cannot believe that Liverpool in that second half, again they hit the crossbar, and Kluivert on the rebound, how did he miss that open goal with the season that Jason Kluivert is having? How did he miss that scene? And this is what the luck of the champions is. I keep on saying, and it is starting to show. As much as it hurts me to say this as an Arsenal fan, it just starts to feel like that the luck is on Liverpool's side. And I'm not saying and taking anything away from Liverpool. They have been spectacular. They have been the best team in Europe. You don't be at the top of your your league, and you don't go at the top of your Champions League if you are not the best team in Europe. They are the best team in Europe. There is no doubt about that. But now there are games when you leak, when you need a little luck, and I think today was one of those games. Everybody expected it to be a tough game, and Bournemouth really stood up to that challenge. Kluivert misses that chance, and then Liverpool go ahead, and on the other hand side, and again, I mean, Mohamed Salah, what are you doing there? What a goal. Again, this guy is spectacular. This guy is out of this world. This guy is, at the moment, he is superhuman, to be very honest with you. Spectacular goal. You know what the funny thing is, when you look in the action replay, Curtis Jones plays him the ball, and then you look at the action replays, even the Liverpool players, they are expecting a cross. Everybody's like really getting it ready, getting ready to get the cross and trying to head the ball in. And Mohamed Salah, as I keep on saying, he's on another planet. He doesn't give a shit what you want. He sees the opportunity, he takes the shot, and the ball goes in. I mean, what a goal that was. A really good goal, spectacular goal. And again, Mohamed Salah, it keeps taking Liverpool towards the title. His contract is still up in the air. Maybe this is going to be his last ride, like Michael Jordan's last chance. I think this could be it. Liverpool, Salah's last season, and he is literally dragging them towards the title every single game. He's the guy. He's the main man for them. And today, yet again, amazing performance from Mohamed Salah, getting a brace. And I keep on saying that second goal. I mean, it was so funny. Especially to see the Liverpool game, you sort of expect Bournemouth players, to be ready to defend that. But for even the Liverpool players, expecting a cross, getting ready to head it in, and Mohamed Salah just goes in, places it such beautifully in that corner. I mean, you cannot really blame the goalkeeper as well, because none of them expected Salah to do that. So a really good goal for him. It becomes a 2-0. And funny, Bournemouth go ahead and they hit the crossbar. You hit the crossbar 3 times in one game. Your main striker, main player misses an open goal, and the opposition teams gets a penalty, and you concede a super goal. So you cannot really blame Bournemouth that much in that game, because it was just not their game. Sorry, it was just not their day today. It was meant to be for Liverpool. And I think even Ansel after the games, he said that it was a really tough game. They really pushed us to their limits and whatnot. And to be honest, respect to him, at least he's accepting that. And again, a big win for them, of course, because Arsenal have a big game against Manchester City. It's a massive game, and now the lead is like 9 points, even though Liverpool have a game in hand. So if Arsenal don't win that, and Liverpool go to Everton and they win that game, I expected them to drop points here. I will be very honest. I try to be as unbiased as possible, and I did say that this was an easier game as compared to that Everton game. I did say that they could win there, but I think that Merseyside derby is going to be a tougher game. So it was important for them to win this game, in my opinion. And if somehow Arsenal manage to win that game tomorrow, then that next game, even if they drop points in that game, I don't think it will have that much effect if they would have dropped drop points in both the games. So it's what an important win. And now the pressure is already on Arsenal, and now with Liverpool winning this game, the pressure is going to be huge. They cannot really afford to drop points. 9 points ahead Liverpool. If Arsenal, let's say, drop points tomorrow, that's 8 points behind Liverpool, and even Liverpool win that game against Everton, that's 11-point gap, and that's like just 14 games to go. You have an 11-point gap over Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal could come back from that. So massive 2-3 days in the title race. Arsenal's game tomorrow, and then Liverpool's games on Wednesday. Bournemouth, on the other hand, a great game of football, but as I keep on saying, it was just not meant to be there. They have been a really good team this season, and they keep on playing good football. I still think they are in short with short for those European places. I think they can really go ahead and get those European places. So it will be quite interesting to see how they react. They defeated Forest last weekend 5-0, and today they've lost Liverpool 2-0. So it will be interesting to see how they respond. But I think a good performance from Adrianola, and I will not be surprised. I keep on saying that if they go ahead and finish in one of those Champions League places, in European places, and this year I think England are going to get those the top 5 can go into the Champions League. So there's a big chance that we see one of those surprising teams, maybe 2, because Nottingham Forest for sure are going to be in the Champions League. So that 5th place, it could be your Bournemouth, it could be your Fulham, because Newcastle today they lost as well. So it is quite interesting at the moment. So yeah, Bournemouth are still in hunt for that. So yeah, quite a fun game of football. Liverpool getting what they wanted, and the title race getting even more exciting. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, and what you guys thought of Liverpool's performance, Bournemouth's performance. Who do you think are the favorites at the moment for the title? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this year. So please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.